here. What's up, Giants fans, Hub watchers, YouTube subscribers, Twitter and Instagram followers? It's your boy Noname back at it again with another New York Giants video. And welcome back, guys. It's been like 2 days since I put out an actual vid. But as I said in my last one, I was gonna be busy on Wednesday and Thursday, celebrating my sister's birthday and taking some time off to be with the family and whatnot. So thank you guys for bearing with me, and thank you for coming back. First things first, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button before we get into it. I hope you guys are staying safe, washing your hands and all that, as it relates heavily to what I'm about to talk about. And this is old news by now. This came out on Tuesday, but I never got a chance to actually address it because, like I said, I was really busy on Wednesday and Thursday. I came back basically last night, as those of you who tuned into the Madden stream that I had. And I'm gonna do those probably once a week moving forward now until I finish out the Giants franchise mode on Madden. I'm gonna do those once a week. I'm gonna, obviously, there's the Tuesday nights I'm gonna have with Kid Blue now, whose name is still being voted on. Go into community notes, I have a poll there, and I also have a poll up on Twitter, I think, that you guys can vote on for the name of that. I think the leading winner right now is Big Blue Talking Crew for the name of the podcast that me and Kid Blue are gonna run every Tuesday, alternating channels. So this week is gonna be my channel, next week is gonna be his channel, so on and so forth. And I got a busy day today too, actually. So today I'm hoping to go live with OGR Sports at 4:30 on my channel. We're gonna talk about an hour or so, talking Giants, talking NFL, the usual stuff, talking general topics and whatnot. We'll see what comes up. Right after I record this vid, I'm gonna record another episode of Fantastic Giants, and that's the name I'm giving it now because it's been kind of nameless up until I just said it. The Fantastic Giants, another podcast that I have with Dan from 5 Wide Football, the fantasy expert guys over there at 5 Wide Football. I've been doing basically vids with them since around March time, and I have a lot of fun talking with them and doing the videos with them. That's going to be one of the pre-recorded things. I'm hoping to have it finished, edited, and processed by Sunday. Sunday's the day I'm aiming to put that up. In general, kind of a busy day today, but most importantly, look out for the OGR Sports live stream. The worst case scenario is that turns out to be a pre-recorded video also, and it'll probably be up later tonight. But yeah, let's get right into it. So, the New Jersey governor on Tuesday morning, Phil Murphy, announced that professional sports teams in the state of New Jersey may return to training and even competition if their leagues choose to move in that direction. Now, of course, before Jersey's governor announced it, Cuomo, the governor of New York, announced it. But what a lot of people forgot was that even though it's called the New York Giants, they're actually based in East Rutherford, New Jersey, in the Meadowlands. That's where Quest Diagnostic Training Center is. That's where the MetLife Stadium is. That's where all the Giants facilities are. And before this happened, I even speculated, and I said in one video, I wouldn't be surprised if the team or the league becomes so desperate as to, ask their teams to move to a different state temporarily, move their training centers to a different state to have their training camps and whatnot. And had New Jersey taken a little bit longer to maybe, lift their restrictions a little, I would assume that the Giants would have just went back to Albany, which is where they used to train, in Albany, New York, or somewhere there upstate New York, before Quest Diagnostic Center was built down here in East Jersey, East Rutherford, New Jersey, right here. Of course, while New York City, the city itself, has really been the one that has been hit hard by the virus, upstate and surrounding areas, really, basically the rest of New York hasn't really been hit that hard, especially places upstate. So Albany is one of those places where it's not as the pandemic situation is not as serious as it would be in the city, or even around the New Jersey area, right around New York City. So I thought that would have been definitely a move, but luckily or unluckily, depending on the way you look at it, luckily for the Giants, definitely, the governor of New Jersey is allowing it. And here's the official tweet from him. He says, update, professional sports teams in New Jersey may return to training and even competition if their leagues choose to move in that direction. We have been in constant discussions with teams about necessary protocols to protect the health and safety of players, coaches, and personnel. And of course, one thing that goes without saying would be, also civilians, the fans, everybody else that's not players and coaches and personnel. And so what this tells me is it's really just up to the Giants and the NFL now. As he said, it's if their leagues choose to move in that direction. Now, I completely believe the NFL is going to move in that direction because they're going to lose a lot of money. Say these players don't have the training that they're required to have in the offseason, the proper training they're required to have. The season starts a little bit late or something. In my opinion, if training camp is delayed, the season can be delayed. Now, I do know in 2011, there was a lockout situation where there was no type of off-season program, but the season still started relatively on time. I could be wrong about that. I was very young in 2011, so I don't completely remember, but there was a similar situation where it was a weird offseason. There was no offseason program. Of course, the Giants didn't have a problem with that. They came out and they won the Super Bowl, but that's a similar situation to what's happening now. But I think this time around, if offseason programs are delayed, they might look towards delaying the regular season anyway, and that's going to just spell a loss of money for the NFL. And we all know the NFL doesn't like to lose money. So I'd be surprised if they don't move forward with this. And in fact, as soon as the NFL gives, the A-OK, I'm sure the Giants are going to move and get their training camp. And I don't know if they're gonna still do OTAs anymore, but their mini off-season programs or whatnot, they're gonna try and get them up and running because this is a team that needs it more than anybody else. New personnel, new coaches, new playbooks, a lot of new players, just a lot of new things that need to get on the field and need to be worked out, hashed out, find the problems and fix the problems. And without an off-season program, it only hurts the Giants if they don't have an off-season program this year because of everything that's just new. Of course, as of right now, the Giants Quest Diagnostic Center is, it's very limited, but it's open to, I think, the coaches. It's either the coaches or personnel, but also players that are like rehabbing and have to be under the direct eyes of the Giants organization. They're the ones, and it's very limited, but they're the ones, the training staff and whatnot that are currently allowed in a Quest Diagnostic Center. And Goodell even said, I think back in May, that as long as it's okay within the state, as long as the state's government, the local government, says it's fine for you to do so, that the team should go ahead and start their off-season programs. And so then with the Governor Murphy announcement, the Giants team released an official statement on Tuesday saying, Governor Murphy and his administration continue to guide New Jerseyans through this very difficult time. We have been in close contact with Governor Murphy's staff to comply with the state's protocols throughout. With today's announcement by the governor, we are finalizing our plans to reopen the Quest Diagnostics Training Center. We will continue to have as many employees as possible working remotely. For employees who need to return to work at our facility, we expect to begin that process next week, and we will do so in a systematic and safe way that adheres to the state's guidelines and NFL protocols. As of right now, and it's currently Friday, it's 12 p.m. on Friday right now, no announcement on the Giants completely reopening their facilities. I expect them to somewhat have it open by like next week, maybe the week after at the latest, but I don't think they're going to delay it too much. Of course, the thing you have to keep in mind, as stated in the article here, is the safety of everybody's health, whether it's the coach, the training staff, the personnel, the players, the janitor that works at Quest Diagnostic Center, the regular people, the fans. That's what you have to consider the most, and of course, they should take their time with that, but they're also not gonna delay it because the off season should have began already. Training program should have been underway already, and the Giants can't afford to lose time when you're thinking about it from the football side of things. They cannot afford to lose any more time off the field. So let me know what you guys think. As I said, this is kind of a later video, news that I really should have touched upon days ago, but I was busy. Back now, don't worry about it. Remember to keep your eye out around 4:30 for that live stream with OGR, and I'm planning to get this pre-recorded podcast with Dan from 5Y Football out by Sunday at the latest. Let me know what you guys think. What is your best estimate for when the Giants are going to fully open back up Quest Diagnostic Center? I'm saying maybe by Wednesday next week, and I'm out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Put your comments down below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Until next time, I'm out. Yeah.